So Stackandstill is a pancake restaurant. They have branches in Scotland, and they recently opened a branch in central London in Leicester Square, which is where I went to today. On their menu, they have savory signatures and sweet signatures, but you can also make your own. You can build your own pancakes, basically, which is where the whole 12 million possible combinations come from, because they have a whole variety of savory options and a whole variety of sweet options. So because I wanted to experience both, I decided to have both. So for the savory, I had one pancake with the house slaw and the salmon. And for the sweet option, I had two pancakes with banana, toffee crisp, and white chocolate sauce. I forgot to mention I also had a peppermint tea. So let's start with the ambiance. I mean, it's a restaurant. When I got there, they asked me if I had a reservation. Now I got there just after 9 when it opened and it was already pretty quite busy, and I said no. And I wanted to sit at a table, and they were like, because I haven't got a reservation, I had to sit at one of those, those high tables and high stools, which I hate because I find them really uncomfortable. And I was like, okay. I sat down. I was thinking about it because they have 3 levels. So they've got a level downstairs, a level upstairs. And I'm just thinking, all of these tables are not reserved for the time I came. So I knew that was a lie. But I suppose they want to try and keep groups of people at the tables. I just felt I was a bit discriminated against because I was a single person. I just thought that. I mean, I could understand if I came at like 3 o'clock and it was heaving. That's fair enough. But like I said, I got there at just after 9 and it was empty. The floor I was on, there was pretty busy, but upstairs where I later went because I needed to go to the loo, empty. Downstairs, empty. So to me, I'm like, okay, whatever you say. The service, I couldn't afford to serve it. It was so quick. After I ordered, I got my tea, my peppermint tea within like a minute, and then about 5 minutes later, the pancakes came. I think though that when you're specializing in one particular thing, you can probably expect the service to be quite quick because it's not like you have to think of all. I mean, yes, there's all these different various combinations, but essentially, as long as you've got the pancakes there and the majority of the fillings there, you're kind of good to go. So the service was really, really quick. Now let's start with the savouries. For the savoury, I had one pancake with salmon and the house slaw. Excuse me. So there was a lot of salmon on it. I'll give them that as a lot of salmon. But the slaw, I don't know if it was from yesterday because the slaw was dry. The leaves looked dry. And how are you having slaw and there's no kind of mayo or salad cream? It was just a dry slaw. And I'm just like, and the amount that was on there for what I paid for that, it was just like some old dried up leaves. Sorry, they flopped with the slaw. Wasn't impressed with that at all. But the overall pancake with the salmon was fine. The slaw, a big no from me. For the sweet, I had the banana, toffee crisp, and white chocolate. And it was actually really nice and really good. Very filling. I didn't manage to finish it, probably because I'd already had the salmon one. So I was quite full. But that combination for me worked. I mean, I just looked at it and I thought, well, let's just try this combination. And it really worked for me. So I think I like the sweet better than the savoury one. So the cost, here's the cost. I mean, I don't think it's too bad really, considering that I had 2 meals essentially. So it is what it is. Okay, so my conclusions. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I just wonder is like, what I'm just wondering is, do we need another pancake place? And what I mean by that is a place that only does pancakes, because there's so many of them. Are there many of them? I mean, I've been to where the pancakes are. That's the kind of, I suppose, the main kind of competition for Stackandstill. And there are other places that do branch that also have pancakes as well. Um, Apple Butter Cafe is one that comes to mind. So I'm sure it'll do well anyway because it's where it is in Leicester Square. Bang! There's loads of food places, and there's always a constant stream of tourists. So I have no doubt that they will do fine. But I mean, it was okay. It was fine. I don't. Yeah, it was okay. There was nothing really bad about it. But I just wonder if do we need another dedicated or pancake place? But then it's all about competition, isn't it? So let me know if you've been to Stackandstill. I think they've been in London for about at least 6 months. And yes, let me know if you've been, and also if you like pancakes, what are your favourite pancake toppings, sweet or savoury? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, cake lovers.